One of the things that pures the hearts, that is al-ithar or altruism. Al-ithar is to give preference to someone over oneself. We know that we as human beings, we are greedy by nature. This is something in us. And for someone to prefer others over themselves, people might think this is a very decent and a pleasant thing. People usually do it, those of decency, when the matter is at ease. When you're going to a place, for example, you would allow someone to enter first before you. When you're serving food, you would allow others to eat before you, and everybody will eat at the end. But when it comes to either you or the other person, would you give preference to others over your own self, especially when it's a matter of necessity? Something that is what sustains one's life, a matter of necessity, dire need. People usually would prefer themselves first. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from us to give preference to others over our own selves. And when the verses were revealed in Surah Al-Hashr, and in it, وَيُؤْثِرُونَ عَلَى أَنفُسِهِمْ وَلَوْ كَانَ بِهِمْ خَصَاصًا, praising the Ansar, the people of Al-Madinah, those who the Prophet ﷺ migrated to, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praised them that they prefer others over their own selves, and had an incident where one of the people, a guest, came to the Prophet ﷺ, and the Prophet ﷺ did not have any food in all of his houses, even just water, nothing but water. So the Prophet ﷺ said to the people, who would take this guest of mine? So one of the people of Ansar, he took him and he went back to his house, and his wife told him that she has only food that is sufficient for the kids, for his children, and he told her to get them to sleep and to serve that person the food that they have that is only sufficient for the children. And she did that, and it's a long story to make it short. They had to turn their lights off so that this guest doesn't see that there is not enough food for them. And they put it in front of him and they pretended to be eating with him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala liked their action